Midsomer Murders star Neil Dudgeon, who plays DCI John Barnaby, has admitted he was initially unsure about the offer for his role on the ITV series, as the actor revealed becoming part of the cast was a long process due to the show being vague about when John Nettles would step down from playing Tom Barnaby. Midsomer Murders actor Neil Dudgeon, 59, has opened up about his initial doubts about whether he would become a part of the ITV series cast after his agent tentatively approached him about the role. Although the DCI John Barnaby star insisted it was a no-brainer to say yes to the job offer, he was slightly concerned because the offer was so vague at the time. Neil explained he was originally informed that John Nettles, 76, had decided he wanted to stop playing Midsomer Murders lead character Tom Barnaby way in the future, but it was not confirmed when this would happen. Speaking exclusively to Express.co.uk, Neil recalled, "It was a bit of a no-brainer to do it, but it was quite a long, protracted process because I think my agent rang up and said, way in the future John Nettles is thinking that he might want to stop doing the show at some point, and if he does want to stop doing it and if ITV want to keep commissioning it, then they're starting to think about who they might want to take over from John, and at the moment they've had a bit of a talk and they're thinking maybe you, so this was also vague and so far in the distance that I said, well, it's very flattering and very nice to be even thought of to follow in John's footsteps on such a great show, but I'm not going to be holding my breath thinking this is ever going to happen." Because you get a lot closer to a lot of jobs as an actor when people go, yes definitely, they definitely want you, they're sending the contracts on Monday. And then a week later they say, oh they changed their mind. So you never count on anything. Neil went on to reveal he was contacted every few months by his agency with updates about the role, but he was still left feeling unconvinced. He continued, so I think every 3 months or so I'd get a phone call from my agency saying, oh they've been in touch, you're still in pole position, don't know what's going to happen. And I said, yeah, okay, whatever, and this went on for about a year, I think, a year and a half, and then my agent rang and said, do you want to be on Midsomer Murders? And they said, they've got a policeman in an episode and somebody had the idea that if you played this other policeman in this episode they could change the policeman into John Barnaby, the character you might play, if it ever happened. Fortunately, Neil's patience paid off and he realized his first appearance on the show was a prolonged filmed audition for the DCI John Barnaby role. Neil went on to reveal he was contacted every few months by his agency with updates about the role, but he was still left feeling unconvinced. He continued, so I think every 3 months or so I'd get a phone call from my agency saying, oh they've been in touch, you're still in pole position, don't know what's going to happen. And I said, yeah, okay, whatever.